Alright, Mama, hopefully I got a good angle. I'm just gonna show you some of the rotations real quick. Let's see, that should be good right here. You wanna try to kinda, as you're rotating, kinda try to overextend a little bit so you feel that stretch. So basically, just dig your chin down and then towards the direction that you're going as you rotate. As far back as you can. Kind of just make sure you're stretching this out, and then as you're going back around, we're gonna focus more on hyperextending this part slowly. Now normally you're doing it kind of fast though, but just take your time so that you make sure you stretch your neck really good on both sides. And then the same thing goes backwards. Well, let's go this way. You want your chin as far up as possible while pushing back and then rotating so you get that same effect. But you're not doing full rotations, you're doing half rotations. The forward ones first, and then the rear next. Alright. Then you got arm rotations, easy. 5 forward, 5 backwards. Okay, babe. Those arm rotations are the easy ones. These should feel real good on your lumbar and your back, your hamstrings, your glutes even, if you're doing them right. So let's adjust this camera better. So you do 5 left, 5 right, and essentially you're trying to, again, overextend in every direction. And even when you get down here, you're gonna swing and you're trying to feel that stretch down here for just a second, as deep as possible. So basically you're gonna push out like you're trying to get some wee-wee, or push all the way forward like you're trying to give some wee-wee, you know what I'm saying? So basically, this is what this will look like. It looks funny, but your hips, even your quads, your hams, your glutes are all getting a little stretch and getting a little fluid up in there, getting you ready for your day. Now, just be careful with this one. I gotta show you my knees. You've dropped it like it's hot before, Ma. Don't lie, that's why I'm here. But do these rotations slowly, and if you can see my feet, I'm trying to get those ankles rotated too. My knees, basically I'm stretching and kind of strengthening them at the same time. These rotations. I got weak ankles, so I do this every time. You'll feel these in your calves, even in your fucking shins and ankles, of course. All right. So here goes it's more of a neck one, but you get some chest stretch in there, and I mean it depends on your flexibility. I'm not sure that you can do this, but it's really good for your neck, and then a little bit chest. So you got to work on your flexibility for sure. But you fold one arm, the opposite arm is going to try to grab. Ooh, shit, I'm getting a cramp. The opposite arm is going to try to grab the elbow. If not, you can grab on the forearm, even on the wrist, until your flexibility is up there. And basically, you pull towards that arm that's grabbing while you turn your neck in the same direction. And you'll feel it right here big time. And then you'll feel a little pull here. But then you'll do it again on the other side. If you can't reach your elbow and push this way, then reach your forearm and do the same thing. Reach your wrist, do the same thing. Fingers, same thing. And you get a full stretch that way. I also like to do my forearms. So basically like this, like this, like this, like this. You have more shoulder and lat and back doing these. I double up on them. Doing these. As far as a chest stretch, I mean, the only one that's really popular is where you interlock behind you and you kind of open up your shoulders and try to make your shoulder blades touch. Now that can hurt. And like I said, you got to work on your flexibility a little bit more now, I imagine. Drink more water. But hold on, let's go to lower legs and lumbar support now. I know you got back problems. So a couple of glute and lower back, easy ones that you could probably do. I'll do those first and then intermediate. But this is a good glute and lower back. So basically you're laying down like this. The leg that crosses over, the opposite arm is gonna come over, knee, and your elbow should dig right in this perfect little spot. And essentially, you just twist with it while pushing with your elbow at the same time. And you should feel this stretch really, really good. And a little bit of torque in your lower back. So you get a good stretch even coming up here. Just a little bit. Do the other side. Switch and then turn while pushing with that elbow the other direction. And you should feel that real good in your glute. You got your butterfly and push down with your elbows, but not too crazy because you can hurt yourself. Then switch over to laying or sitting, actually. Hamstring. Now here's the intermediate one. It feels amazing, personally. So now you're gonna lay on your back. You're gonna bring one leg up like you're gonna cross it. One arm is gonna go through the other on the back side of your ham here, and you're gonna come in while pushing, or pulling I should say, this in. And you should feel this all the way up here. It's pretty deep. And you get a little bit of lumbar. Same thing on the other side. Oh yeah. Now a good one for the back. I don't know if you can still see me. But while trying to keep your arms straight. If you can't touch the floor, don't touch it. But try to keep your shoulder blades touching the ground. That feels good. Drink water, you stupid. I love you.